Aging in place is a new term. It's something I've done for decades without giving it a name. And aging, the first project I did was for 3 daughters of a woman who was a librarian at MIT, and she was quite old and very vibrant. And the 3 daughters wanted to renovate her house to make it better for her, and secretly, with my help, to make it appropriate for her as she got older than 78 that she was at the time. And so we designed a kitchen that allowed you to function well with it reaching to the top of the wall or down to the floor. We designed a bathroom which had a large enough door and enough turning space to get in and out. We created an access to the backyard which was a ramp, but you didn't view it as a ramp because it had a low enough pitch so that it didn't have to have all the accoutrements, and it had some benches on it, and it became just a beautiful way to get to the garden. But it did allow her until her last days to appreciate the garden which she loved. And so now aging in place becomes a very important process for a large number of people in the population and a growing number of people in the population. We don't want to go to an old people's home. I don't care what you call it, assisted living, but we'd rather stay home. Aging in place allows you to utilize your home and stay home for longer. But there's some important points. You, when you're 50 or 60 years old and hale and hearty, don't want to design a hospital to live in. It has to have an aspect of humanity for you in your present life. And if you have to remove a closet when you're 80 so that you can be close to the bathroom in your wheelchair, that's the time to do it. But we should plan that closet in such a way that we can remove it later. We don't want to create a hospital suite for our home that we may be living in for 20 or 30 or 40 years.